Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I'm going to be talking about the Yoto Classic and the Mini Yoto and comparing them for you guys. So hi, I'm Nicole. I am a homeschooling mom to 3 kids, 6, 5, and 1.5. And we have had the Yoto Classic for 5 or 6 years? 5 years, I think. How my kids are, they're playing. And we just got the Mini Yoto a few months ago for Christmas. So I'm going to talk to you guys about kind of like the differences, similarities, and then I'll get into which ones my kids prefer. Okay, so first, obviously the size. This is a decent amount bigger, and this does come with like or it doesn't come with, you can get my mom has a Yoto because she liked ours so much, and it comes with a little silicone case with a handle that makes it a little bit easier to carry because this one fits really perfectly in their little hands. Also the buttons, so these ones you push. You'll notice mine doesn't have a clock on it. Typically they'll have the clock, but we don't have Wi-Fi out where we live, so we tried it and it didn't even hook up to the Yoto. Okay, anyway, so these are the buttons to change and to do the volume.
Boogie around?
So I'll turn all the way down. Okay, so you click it to go to the next song or to go back. So that's very easy for like my 1-year-old. And the volume, it's really easy for her too. For the mini one, I'll turn down again. So the volume is this, so it's a little bit trickier to kind of get your fingers on it for little hands, and then you click this to go next or to go back. It has they have a couple other little features that I won't really get into, but yeah, so as far as like size, this is one easier to carry, but the buttons on this one are a little bit easier to work, at least for like little hands. My 5- and 6-year-old can obviously like use this one fine. Okay, and then the next big thing about like the difference to me is how they charge. This one is by USB, so you have to plug it in on the side. Obviously a little tiny kid can't do this, and then this goes into the wall. And it's like a fast charge, so it charges pretty quick, and it lasts 20 hours. So they say continuous play, I think, too. And then for the big Yoto, you have this in the wall all the time, and then it has like a little magnetic charger. So this is our second one. One of them did break, and I can't remember why, but I think it could have been because I was chewed on. So probably not Yoto's fault. I can't remember if that's why though. Anyway, so this sits on the table, and then that just connects like magnetically. So it's super easy. My 1-year-old has been putting this on. It's really fun too. Has been putting it on the charger for a very long time. She has also been putting the cards in herself since before she turned 1. So that, if you're like thinking about that, because I know there's is it called the Tony or something? That has the little guys that sit on it. And it does seem easier, but she's not even 1 and she can put the cards in and out and figure it out. So I wouldn't worry about that. Anyway, so that charger is a lot more convenient, and it just sits there. We just have it out all the time because I think that it's not ugly. It's pretty like plain, and it fits in. One other difference that I almost forgot is the volume or the sound, or I guess a compare. It's not that different. I've heard people say that this one doesn't sound as good. I think it sounds perfectly fine, and honestly I think it gets louder almost than this one. They both sound great to me. I would show you guys, but I don't really know if it's gonna work. I'll try. It's gonna sound probably weird on video also. It's weird looking at the yeah, trying to figure out which way it goes.
Are about to do some funny dancing right now.
Okay, it is a little bit clearer, but not enough that I've ever even noticed until comparing them side by side. But I do think the small one sounds louder. So louder, crisper. So those are the differences. And then as far as some cards. So this is a case. They don't make this one anymore. I think they only make plain ones, but same idea. So I have them kind of sorted by like the ones my daughter likes first. So we really like the Caspar ones. These are Make Your Own, which we did with the Okie Dokie Brothers. They're like all the Okie Dokie Brothers because we would like lose them and whatever. So yeah, these are just some of the ones that we have. Winnie the Pooh is fun, and then I'm always interested in getting more. They do have like a monthly. This is actually her favorite card, the 100 words. She copies it, so it'll say the word and then she'll repeat it back. And then the Star Wars ones are my kids' favorites because they're watching the movies, some of the movies now, but they're too young and we didn't want them to get scared. So these were like perfect because they first got interested in them by books. Anyway, they know what the movie's going to be because movies are more immersive, and so the audiobook of it is like scene for scene, the movies. So they knew it was going to happen, so it wasn't as scary. Yeah, just with Magic Treehouse is pretty fun too. Okay, then we have other ones I'm sure that are just like around the house. This one we got her for Christmas along with like a felt board and something else very Hungry Caterpillar that I don't remember. So she can listen to this while she's doing the little scene on the felt board, and she can do it all herself. Okay, and then as far as which ones they prefer, so my 6 and 5-year-old definitely prefer the mini, so they can like walk around with it. I always find my 6-year-old like huddled up on the couch like this, listening to an audiobook. And my 5-year-old, I guess he doesn't really have a preference over, he probably uses it the least, just personality wise, I'd say. Anyway, my 6-year-old loves the mini, so he will just take it up to his room. He will, and the battery charge is for such a long time that he can listen to a lot. And I am going to order headphones, and honestly, I'm going to order another one of these, and then I'll get my daughter one eventually too. But I want to get another for my 5-year-old so they can have their little headphones and do their own little thing, because we don't do a lot of screen. We used to be screen free, and now we've incorporated a little bit. Anyway, my 1.5-year-old definitely prefers the big one. She can control the buttons better. I think she likes that it's like kind of a bigger thing for her to hold, even though she drops it quite a bit, but it's very sturdy. And like I said, so this little pixel, I'd say that's the only, actually sometimes when I would go to play, it would be like this way. It hasn't done it in a while though, but we've had it, like I said, 5 or 6 years, and it's still very solid, in very good condition. And yeah, this is definitely her favorite. She can easily, putting the card in this one is a little bit trickier because it's a tighter fit, so it doesn't fall out. Whereas like this one, if you have the card in, it'll fall out. And this one's designed so when you put the card in, it doesn't fall out. So it's just a little bit trickier for them to put it in. So yeah, if you, in my opinion, if you have a toddler, I would go with the bigger. And if you have an older kid, you could still get the bigger one, but I think they really like this. But and they can keep it in their room, and they can put the charger in themselves too, so you don't have to worry about the magnetic one. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. I will be ordering some new cards here soon, so I'll probably do an unboxing of that for you guys. And yeah, that's it. Oh, I think did I mention this? I think I'm gonna join the monthly club like next school year too, and they send you like 2 cards a month, and they have them picked, or you can go in and swap them out for different ones. So I think that'll be kind of a fun way to try new ones. And I have a few friends with them now too, so then I can kind of like pass along the ones that we don't use anymore. Okay, hopefully that was helpful. Oh, I'll link I think it's a 10% off code. It like gives you 10% off. It gives me like $10 off or something like that. I don't know, but I'll link that down below, and yeah, check them out. Thanks guys.